That's right, the Detonator 6 is here. Detonator version 6 with bitcointaf.com. Get it available on the Ultimate Trading course right here on bitcointaf.com. Ultimate Trading course currently also running a special on the Black Friday week. So please check it out. It is in a special. You get the Detonator 6 with the Ultimate Trading course and only with the Ultimate Trading course as part of your course duration. So $780. Price only valid till the 30th of November 2025. Do not miss out on this, ladies and gentlemen. Last chance to grab the UTC Ultimate Trading course at this amazing price. Right here on bitcointaf.com. So welcome to all of you around the world to the Day Trade Masters, training with Day Trade Masters, right here on bitcointaf.com with myself, Nico, a lead analyst and trainer here. And today, as been shown all across social platforms, we're going to dive into some EMAs, exponential moving averages. I just want to quickly check out here on my side. Can everyone hear me? Is the sound is working? Yeah, sound is working. Everyone can hear me. There's also a chat, a live chat. Please, if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Ask me some questions right here in our live chat. Last week, I believe there was a bit of a problem, a week before, with the live chat section here. So if you have any questions regarding anything we are covering here today, please let me know and we can sort it out. But yeah, for now, the chat channel is there if should you have any questions. So yes, today it's a deep dive into EMAs, or how they say EMAs, exponential moving averages, or moving averages, which is usually known as SMAs. And this is definitely a tool, useful tool or indicator you can use to assess and to have some confluence in your trading setups while you are looking at trading view, while you're planning, while you're doing your technical analysis. It's definitely something to look at. So let's, without further ado, jump into just some of the definitions or what the key differences is between an EMA, SMA. So just a little bit of basics regarding that. So let me just jump over to that screen. And here we have it. So MAs is, or we can call it also simple MA or moving average. And then we have exponential moving averages here. So the key differences that we have here is in weighting, in speed, reaction to the trend changes. Also, if you look at use case scenarios. So quickly, let's check it out. Moving averages is equal for all periods. It's a little bit slower. A reaction to trend changes is a little bit delayed. And then you usually see this in a more long-term view where it's more of a smoothing type of EMA or exponential moving average. I'm going to go into the practical side in TradingView shortly. But let's quickly just check out what it does. So exponential moving averages is a little bit more complex, as where there's more weight on recent prices. So recent price changes, that's what makes it so really potent, this EMA. And then there's also a faster speed. It's almost immediate reaction to your trend changes, your candlesticks. And then there's also more on short-term fast trading signals. If you look day trading, medium-term trading, it really is a more faster, and it gets more faster on that exponential moving average. And also what I do not mention here is also based on a little bit on volume. So your volume momentum has got a lot to do with your EMA as well. So that's just a little bit of what the key differences is, because there's a lot of people that get confused with your MA or EMA or SMA or EMA, and that is just the key differences. But what we like to work with here at Day Trade Masters, while we are trading, while we're putting out signals, while we're doing the MTT report, is we like to look at EMAs. That fits us a bit better. It is a bit more accurate. So in my past experiences with all my training too, I found that the EMAs are working quite nicely, and it gives you quite a lot of good information and correct information at the end of the day. So I'm just going to jump in here with TradingView. Let me just open TradingView here for us. I'm going to jump into TradingView, and you can see I just have ICP open here. Just a chart on ICP. As you can see, the wonderful detonator is open here, detonator A, B, and C, We dived a little bit into the detonator a few episodes ago, so please go check out our watch list on YouTube. There is a watch list, Day Trade Masters Training. Go check out the watch list there. This is some good videos that you can go through. But yeah, let's quickly look at some EMAs, or in the detonator A. You will see there's a blue line on the detonator A. Now let's just take away detonator B and C for now. I'm just going to concentrate on the trend itself, on detonator A. Now this is an ICP. I've got it on 12-hour time frame. I've got it on normal candles. I know some people like Heike and Shi. I got normal candles here for the very reason I like more exact type of more exact type of candles, what it looks like, exact price action. Also, just a little tip there: if you do like the look of Heike and Shi candles, you can just go here to your settings and you go to symbol. You'll see also if you put it there, if you put it on say Heike and Shi, if you go change it. Remember, Heike and Shi is more a estimate. It's more a estimate, not an estimate. It's more a point of where it's more gets to a point of giving you more green candles versus red candles. So it's more estimate. It's more a equation, where normal candles is an exact candle. It's an exact candle. What you see in the candle is the exact price action that's working here. So yes, Heike and Shi is more an estimate. So if you like Heike and Shi and you would like still to have the real price here on the right hand side, you can just go here underneath your symbol and say real prices on price scale instead of Heike and Shi price. So you can just go tick it there. Just a little tip there for everyone. But just jump back into normal candles. Don't want to go too far away from what we want to go through here. So the detonator A already has a very awesome volume weighted average built into it that we are using. A volume weighted average telling us, okay, a trend is going, it's going above this level, like this blue level, and then it has the spike. Or it goes underneath, say, this level, and then it goes downwards. So we know what to look for when this happens. But just like that, I'm just going to switch off the detonator A now. If you go to your, say, indicators and you search EMA, now remember Exponential Moving Average, or EMA, you will see there's a vast number of EMA indicators available on TradingView. Underneath Community, you've got quite a lot of EMA indicators. Now, I'm not going to go through all of them. You're more than welcome to go check out what all these awesome indicators are what they are doing, and all these scripts that the community has given here that you can go through. But I'm just going to choose, say, a community EMA of the first one. Let's take the first one of 20, 50, 100, 200 here by Dr. Sweet. So let's just open that one. And I'm just going to click that. You'll see it appears here on the top left corner of TradingView, and you can see there we have now exponential moving averages 20, 50, 100, and 200. Now, if I go here and I open this, or before I open that, you will see something happened now here on the trend. You have different color types of lines here. And for everyone that's very, very new to trading, that's now just beginning, this lines here is what we call exponential moving average. That's what the moving average is. So if I just go and click here and hide our candles, just for a second, just hide our candles here, you will see what I mean. These are very fine, small little lines that runs with time at a certain price level, but it goes according to time, meaning it oscillates with your trend, or oscillates with the candles that are being formed. So everyone that's very, very new to trading, this is what an EMA is and what it looks like. It's got a line that is just an ongoing line that forms according to an exponential moving average. And the moving average is your trend, your candles that is moving. So let's go quickly here and go in here. Now, like any indicator, these ones have settings too. So if you're also new to trading, all indicators have settings. So you can either go hide it here, show it, or you can even go into settings, and you will have the settings for that indicator there. So you can see here we've got a very dark blue one, we've got a lighter blue, we've got an orange, we've got a red. So what I first want to do is I want to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to make this more clear. So I'm just going to adjust the color and make it a thick line. Same with this guy. Just going to adjust it, make it a thick line. Another one, adjust it, make it a thick line, and then also the last one, adjust this, make it a thick line. So now this gives us 4 exponential moving averages, and we can see very clearly which one is which. That is usually, if you look at the name, if it doesn't tell you here, it just says plot, plot, plot. Visibility is just basically ticks or over a certain time frame. So yeah, if you see this plot, they don't give you a name, you can assume that your last one is the last one here. So, and this is the case, where your plot, say, blue one is the 200 EMA, your lighter blue is the 100, orange is your 50, and then red is your 20 EMA. So, what's now nice is if we bring our candles back, I'm just going to click there and show our candles again here. Now you can see what's happening here. These levels, or the exponential moving averages, run on according to a certain length that we have, like a 20, a 50, a 10, or 20, a 200, or 100. And that's why they are quite wider apart from each other and give you more different readings over a number of days or weeks, depending on what time frame you are in. So this is what happens here. Another thing that I quickly want to bring in here, let's just go in here and go back to our indicators. Now, if you load a new chart, you usually get this guy loaded as well, the volume. I'm just going to click there again. The volume for this certain coin that we are in. So you can see the volume also, what happens here. Now, lots of EMAs got a certain tie-in with the volume of the movement, or the volume of the coin, or the volume in the market for, say, this coin, which is ICP. You can see it was very low volume here. The ones buying and selling increase in volume, you get this type of increase in volume. And some of the EMAs also read that type of information and then plots it out for us in a line like this. So just wanted to bring that also across so everyone understands that. Now, by using tips and tricks for EMAs, it's quite a simple process. It does, and like I always say in the UTC and what we teach you also in the UTC, trading shouldn't be difficult. Trading should be easy to learn. It must be very straightforward, and part of it is not to panic and not to make things too, very difficult for ourselves. It needs to be a simple process. We need to understand what we're doing and just working according to that simple strategy. And this is what EMAs actually allows you to do too, is it simply tells you very nicely where a trend can have an upwards move. What happens? When a candle in a trend starts moving past a certain EMA, you can see there is quite a bullish move if it hops on top of this EMA and starts moving upwards. The same with when a trend starts moving below these type of EMAs. You can see it starts moving below and below it. Now, some people, some traders, more experienced traders, what they like is some of them do not like, say, the 200, 150 or 20. Some just work with the 50. Some just work with the 20. Some work with 200. It's up to all traders with their certain strategy, what they follow, of how they will use this. EMAs, this exponential moving averages that we have on here. And just to give you a little example, what I just had here in ICP, you can really see very closely that it jumped up here, and this was when this started running in, I believe it was 1st November, quite recently, where we had this nice little spike up to, say, 206%. Now, it also gives you a very nice idea of where a fall or a drop can be. So if you're still in a market, even if it starts moving downwards and it gets past these levels, oh wait, okay, we're going to definitely have some more bearish movement as we go down. So that also indicates that with the trend. Now, these type of trend or these type of indicators we call trend indicators. They are forming part of the trend. They are always on top of the trend, very much like the detonator that I just switched on now again. You can see my little icons on top of the trend here. We also got our very nice volume weighted average line. Now, if I switch this off, you can see our volume weighted average line is nothing to do of a EMA. The volume weighted VWAP that we use in the detonator A is not at all anything like, say, any of the EMAs. But what we can also do, and what's very nice that you can start planning, using other indicators, you can always add EMAs to and find a nice little strategy for yourself to explore there as well. So we at Ultimate Trading Course, DTM, MTT, with the day trading, medium-term trading, and more longer-term trading, we have a certain strategy that we also follow. We're following the complete detonator A, B, and C, and then also by adding some other great indicators that we teach you in the course too. Now, to teach the indicators we use in the course is what we've gathered over quite some time of trading experience. And yeah, we just bring you the best indicators that works for a certain strategy. And our strategy has been very, very accurate. And that is what we teach you in the Ultimate Trading course. So just a reminder then once again that there is currently a special on the 780 on UTC where we teach you all of these techniques regarding EMAs, technical analysis. We go deep into all aspects of trading. Right, let me just get back here. So that's basically what I wanted to cover with EMAs today. It's really a nice indicator you can start backtesting. And backtesting is a very good idea for yourself, where I can give you a little bit, say, tips and tricks. Backtesting is one of those tips and tricks. Remember, like driving, say, learning how to do or ride a bike, riding a motorcycle, or riding a car. That requires a certain type of skill. You first need to learn how to do it. Same with trading. That's what I said also in my little video. You know, will you really go to a doctor that has not have any training, that didn't go to any university? Will you really go to a doctor like that? Or will you keep far away? Now, why do we do it in trading? Why do we think we can just enter the markets without really doing our homework, without really using our indicators and our skills that we have gathered over some time, or by doing the right courses like here in bitcointaf.com, and not, you know, first skill ourselves up to know how to trade and when to take our trades and make the best profit out of it. That's just the way to do it. That's the rule. Trading is a skill, nothing less, nothing more. And with little tools like the EMAs that we discuss here today, exponential moving averages, you can make life so much easier for yourself. And by even combining that EMAs with more other indicators that work just as well and having a confluence between all of those indicators, that is the sweet spot. That's the golden zone that we want. That's what you will get your profits. That's where you will know when to enter, when to exit, and all of that good risk management that we teach you also at the Ultimate Trading course. I just want to quickly jump in here and see if there's any questions for us yet. Quickly check here. Nope. Where are we now? Yeah. Cool. I don't see any questions yet. Just finish that. Right. No questions yet. So, guys, I don't know if the chat channel is working. Just let me know if it is. I don't know. Need to maybe just test it again. Okay. So if there's any questions. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We got some questions coming through. Yeah, I'll get to all those questions soon. But thank you for all those questions coming. So the chat channel is working. Thank you for that. Right. Now today, also at this time, I think it's that segment that everyone is also always waiting for, is what is the chart pattern of the week. Now in Day Trade Masters training, we also give you a chart pattern of the week. All right, but first of all, let's quickly jump into go today. Let's go to this guy. So chart pattern of the week. And remember, on bitcointaf.com, we do have the Ultimate Chart Patterns book. And now, today, actually, there was a new chapter released in the Ultimate Chart Patterns book. And I think we believe we got up to 80 chart patterns already being covered in that book, as well as candlestick patterns. So please go check it out. Make a note of it. This book is something you need to have next to your desk to refer to. I love trading with patterns, and we're going to still jump into some future training here on Day Trade Masters with chart patterns and how to use them. But these are definitely a book we have the whole collection in it. And I believe we in future, and hinted, just a little sneak peek, we're also going to start looking at very more advanced type of trading styles like Wake Off and all of those ones that will also form part of this chart pattern book, as well as UTC. So please have a look on that as well. But today's pattern that we're going to look at is the bullish pennant as well as the bearish pennant. But let's just take it as the pennant. Now, a pennant look usually like a flag. You got basically a top trend line, a bottom trend line, and then you got the candles that move in between it until it gets to the front peak, and then it decides to either go up or it will go down, depending on what the type of pennant is forming. Same with when a trend is at the bottom, you can get a bearish pennant. And that is where you will usually have a trend that will go more downwards. Now to look for one, let's quickly jump back in your trading view. Just open trading view, yeah. Trading view there we go. I'm going to just go to a clean chart here. And let's just take maybe, let's go to the 12-hour, might be better. Let's take Bitcoin. Let's jump into a good old Bitcoin. Let's go search for a chart pattern like that. A pennant formation. So usually a pennant, a bullish pennant, will be forming and then there will be a breakout. Now here's a good example right here. I'm going to show everyone here what happens. You see this usually where you have an upward movement or a bull run like this. You see these formations usually happen too. So I'm going to just draw it. So yeah, well, pennant, usually a lot of people call them flags too. I like to use them pennants. But yeah, I'm just going to show everyone here. You can see there is a pennant forming there. So right here is a bullish pennant. In other words, that type of pennant formed here in the front. Almost looks like a little flag, if you want to call it that. And what happens is in an upwards move, you will have this pennant forming. And it will go inside here. Now, let me just make it a little bit more open. It will form inside this type of triangle pennant flag formation. And then usually in a bull flag or bull pennant, it will break to the upside, which it did right here. So once you have a break of this top trend line, that top pattern trend line there, you will have a break to the upside like that. Then let's quickly check if we can get a bearish one. Now, a bearish one is usually the opposite of what we saw right there. And I can see one right here. So this usually happens when you have a downwards move, like a bullish downwards move, and you normally have something going upwards a little bit, you also get a type of pennant formation that's forming right here, like what happened right here. There we go. Let me just draw it there. So this is more like an upside down. Now this is the right side up. This is now the opposite. It goes down and start accumulating inside these two, or inside a triangle. And before you know it, it breaks downwards. And this is a bearish pennant that happened right there. So that is then the pennant, or the pennant there. You get the bullish and the bearish pennant. This forms part of the ultimate chart pattern. So please go check it out. It's on special right now. There's also a lot of Black Friday specials on bitcointaf.com that you need to go look at. Great specials that's currently running there. And that's available to everyone this week. So everyone gets quite some good specials, and we give you a week. It's not just the one day, we give you a week to go check it out as well. So let's quickly get into the questions. I just want to see there is a couple of I see some questions coming in here on the chat. So Zola is asking how to minimize risk in a trade. Now Zola, that's very important what you mentioned there. This is where risk management gets in. Now, risk management is quite a chapter on itself. We also covered it in the ultimate trading course. And risk management and trading psychology actually is the chapter. Risk management and trading psychology. Now, how to minimize risk in a trade is quite simple. You use stop losses. So whenever I'm not in front of the computer, whenever I'm not we're close to a computer or my phone, I have a stop loss in place. A stop loss. So with other words, I'm taking a trade. So a little bit below, I use technical analysis to get a level where I'll put a stop loss. That stop loss keeps me safe. It's like my little safety net. So I can be in that trade. It's a calculated risk, knowing, okay, if this falls like 5%, it will hit my stop loss on the exchange, and you will be out of that trade. That is your little catching net or your little safety net. So that's one way that we can do it. Also, by minimizing risk is to do decent technical analysis, meaning we teach you an ultimate trading course to have levels. These levels are based on weekly levels, on daily levels. We use spider lines, we use pattern analysis, trend lines. We use all of that technical analysis as well as demand and supply zones to understand, okay, this is quite a risky area, this is a good area, this is quite a nice time now to enter the trade, or wait, this is not such a good time, we need to wait a little bit more. We've seen that in the past too. where we thought the coin is going to go up or down, or it's going to go down, and it went up, and always the vice versa. So that's what we use. And then again, today, like we saw with the EMAs and like indicators that we use on TradingView, that also gives you quite a nice way to minimize risk, because the indicator shows you, hey, you're on the top of momentum, we're going to fall now, you better be out of the coin or the stock, or hey, we're at the bottom now, we're going to start moving up, it's now time to enter. So these indicators also helps us. The indicators are not beginning and end all. You as analysts manually sitting there, that's the best approach you can have in analysis and trading, to watch with your own eyes. I unfortunately am quite a manual person. I know there's a lot of bots and AI bots that's happening these days in DeFi, but I still like manually training. That's the approach we take at MTT, DTM, Day Trade Masters. We do the manual work. We look at what coins are working, which coins are good in the DeFi space right now, and we then go with those coins and trade those coins and put out those signals for everyone. So thank you, Zola. That's a very good question. I don't see any other questions. But yeah, thanks so much. I see a lot of viewers joining us today. Awesome, awesome. Great to see everyone here. So this segment is usually every Tuesday. So Tuesday training with Day Trade Masters right here on YouTube Live. I believe we will also in future go live on TikTok as well. We are quite across the board now, all over the social platforms. So we will present all of this nice day trading secrets and day trading tips and tricks and trading help right here on YouTube Live as well. So please go check out all our Black Friday specials. Maybe let's just check it out. Let's jump into that. Let me see if I can get it here for everyone. They can quickly check on bitcointaf.com what we have currently available on the Black Friday specials. Okay, so let's gonna check out here. Google open that. Oops, no. I'm just gonna open let's see, there we go. Cool. Sorry for that. So bitcointaf.com, if you go here to products, now if you navigate to bitcointaf.com right here on the top, if you go here to products, you go to Black Friday specials right there. If you click on Black Friday specials, you'll see all our current Black Friday specials running this week. Now, Day Trade Masters, what we have now here and we're teaching, you have that there. We also have a lot of other coins. We got our day trading, ultimate day trading course. There is a special running there. And we also have the awesome ultimate DeFi course. If you're very interested in DeFi, that's definitely a course to take, where Corey takes you through all the DeFi screws and bolts and everything of the DeFi platform. On the blockchain platform, he teaches you everything that happens behind the scenes with wallets, exchanges, where to go buy, where to trade these days with AI agents as well. So we dive very, very deep into that on the Ultimate DeFi course. And then we also have a lot of other specials like withhold or nots and all the other courses, as well as all the products we have here on bitcointaf.com. So please check it out. Got some great specials here, especially on, I believe, 6 months access, 12 months access, all of that. This is the place to be in the next week or so before they disappear. And remember, like I said, with the Ultimate Trading Course special that's running now, it will not be available anymore at this price. This is the only price. It has been this price for the past 4 years. It's going to go up now the 1st of December. So until the 30th of November, the Ultimate Trading Course is available further. It's the last chance to grab it. It's also where you will get the awesome detonator indicator as well. So ladies and gentlemen, that was a great segment on EMAs. I hope you've learned a lot with me. Thank you for joining me here today. It's quite a lot of people joining us. We will do this many, many more times. But yes, I will definitely see you next week again. Good risk management. Keep the risk management. Keep the trading psychology right. Keep with the EMAs. Go enjoy your EMAs. Go test them. Play with them. As well as do some back testing with them on your charts. And you will see they can do quite a lot for you and showing you what the trend's doing. So thanks so much for joining me. See you soon. Goodbye.